Here I'm at my part of the world, Foxy's here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. What I'd like to talk about tonight is, I play golf. I have a lot of friends of mine who like to lift weights, but they have alter egos. They like to play basketball. They like to fish. They're out there mowing the grass on Saturdays. Whatever it is, whatever activity it is, usually about 40, 50, 60 years of age, you start to get lower back injuries. So tonight I'm going to talk about 3 simple exercises that can help you alleviate pain in your lower back while at the same time strengthen it, especially in the neck region. I'm going to give you a simple exercise to do, and then I'm going to give you something for your hamstrings, because tight hamstrings definitely lead to back injuries. So I'm going to start off what's known as, and always when you go pick something up, and this bar probably weighs about 30 pounds. So I put it on my back, and this is what's known as good mornings. We've done this I've done this exercise for 40 plus years now. And I got it from a good friend of mine named Joe Hubbard, who's since passed, but he used to tell me, Greg, good mornings every day. Keep that lower back loose, keep those hamstrings loose, and just go down, feel the stretch, and back up. So you don't want a heavy weight. You can even go down with your own body weight with your hands on your hips. I like a little resistance, and back up. So I'll show you from the side. Just right here. So you want to keep those hamstrings loose and that lower back loose, but at the same time, we gain a little momentum as far as strength, coupled with flexibility. So you want to tighten that area, you want to strengthen that area, but at the same time, you want to keep it loose. So the stretch is keeping it pliable and loose, while at the same time, with a little resistance, you're also building that specific area. Here, I'll show you. I'll take this off. So you're building that specific area as if you're going down and touching your toes. So, maybe you can start out, and this is all you can go. Maybe you can go halfway down. Maybe you can go all the way down. Maybe you can go down with your palms. I like to stretch usually at least 5 days a week. It's part of my makeup every day. So with your hands on your hips, you can go down just like so. And bend your neck, and back up. Bend your neck. Feel the squeeze here in your hamstrings real good, and in your lower back. You can maybe stay down for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever you like. If your blood starts to rush to your head, you got high blood pressure, definitely you want to keep it at a minimum as far as time is. This right here, starting off, for those of you who have tight lower backs, maybe you kind of come back from an injury, a knee injury, whatever it is, believe me, it's good to support those hamstrings and the muscles around your joints to keep them strong. And stretch. Just feel the stretch. Let the gravity and the weight of your body just kind of take you down. Stretch your neck. So you can feel it all up in your shoulder region and your neck. Just like so. And slow and back up. And if you want, for balance purposes, you can put your feet a little bit less than shoulder width apart. Hands on your hips or hands just like so. I prefer it just like this. Usually when I do a good morning, it's prior to me doing a back workout. But for those of you who may have incurred a back injury, you're coming back from a back injury, you have tender knees, your hamstrings need to be a little bit loose, a little bit more pliable, because guess what? That leads to a tight lower back. So keep these guys here supple, keep them loose, but yet by doing this exercise, I'm still strengthening those specific areas with my body weight, of course. If you're a little bit more advanced, this is what I like to do. And I'll start off and I'll work my traps right here. So I'm working the whole back from my neck, just like so. All it is just like this, keeping my arms extended, just like so for my traps. So I'm strengthening that region around my neck. And I'm going down. These are kettlebells, and back up. Same movement, If you don't enjoy putting the bar on your back, or you want to have your gravity a little bit heavier to pull you down and get that stretch, that real good stretch, I'm going to do it from the side. By having a little bit of weight involved, it's going to carry your momentum down and help you increase that stretch, but watch you don't overstretch. So if you want, just start off, give yourself 10 reps like this, or 5 reps, or 3 reps, whatever you feel comfortable with, and gradually go down to a half rep, and back, all the way down. So give yourself typically, I would say, 3 to 4 to 5 sets of 10 with a 5 to 10 second hold, an isometric hold, and stretch and feel that stretch comfortably. And right here, I give myself about 5 sets of 10 to 15 reps, just with my shoulders and my traps. I'm not using a real heavy weight at all, to where I can really feel my traps. And you're building that area up. So, listen, it doesn't hurt to build muscles up, because we're given muscles for a reason. That is, so our muscles could be pliable, but yet they could be strong to support our joints and our bodies whenever we're doing other typical types of exercise, whatever it be volleyball, whatever it be tennis, whether it be basketball, whether it be track and field. Now the world has evolved where athletes, you look at them 20 years ago, the athletes of today are incredible. The men and women today have beautiful symmetry. They have incredible builds. The muscle tone is extraordinary. And not only are they training right, and they're not really doing extremely heavy weights. I think they're doing repetitions to draw a memory and establish a memory in those certain areas to where their body can say, okay, just like reading, I get to understand this. Just like shooting a basketball, it becomes repetitious. So your muscles acclimate to the same memory that you establish with them in whatever exercise you're doing. So remember, start off with a good morning. You can do like so, which is what I do, prior to back, and I squeeze and back up. And back up. Now I'm used to doing these, so I'm pretty flexible. And these are known as good mornings. You want to start off regular. Remember, maintain your balance. If you're a little overweight, if your knees are nimble, if you have a lower back issue where it hurts you to go down, listen, don't hesitate to hold on to something. You can pretend this is a chair, but whatever it is, if you hurt, go down just like so on the side of a chair and back up. Naturally a simple chair will be stable, but for instance, down and back up. That's if you're starting out. To give yourself, your main priority is to establish balance, to establish your body weight against the resistance and the gravity that's taking you down. And of course, if you want to go down and you're a little bit better shape and you feel like you can stretch more, well, this is going to build your hamstrings. This is going to build muscle in your back. At the same time, it's going to keep you loose. It's going to keep you pliable. So these are great. Just like so. And you can keep it down there for 5 seconds or 10 seconds. I'd say 10 seconds maximum. Or you can come back and forth on it. And like I say, if you're just starting out, you can do quarter reps, you can do half reps, or you can do to the weight touches the ground and back up. And of course, traps for the neck. So we have lower back, we have good mornings, working the hamstrings, working the traps and your lower back. Afterwards, this is what I like to do, especially after working back. I like to take a ball, has a little bit of weight in it. It's probably about a 5, 8 pound ball here. 8 pound ball, right? 8 pounds. So I like to take it in front and I like to back and forth. Not rip myself back and forth. I don't want to hurt my intercostals here. I'll hurt a psoas muscle. All I want to do is take a stretch right here. And by doing this, the weight of the ball is kind of pulling me centrifugally back and forth. So I'm maintaining a good stretch in my lats, my lower back, as well as my shoulder region too. Right after I kind of work that area, all I'm doing is loosening up. Just like so. Just like so. I tell you, I remember when they came up with balls, I used to think, what are they doing? What are people doing with these things? But I got to tell you, there's a lot of girls that I see out there that work a lot of these, you know, I like the gimmicks and the gadgets, as they call them. But I tell you, they're ingenious. Some of the things that women come out with, you know, as it pertains to, you know, when they were cheerleaders, when they were gymnasts, as well as being superb top fitness trainers. I mean, some of the things and the programs that they come out with are just extraordinary. And we got some ladies that are here, Jennifer and a couple other girls that are over here at Foxy's that are expert trainers. So you guys make it to Foxy's, look me up or look up some of the lady trainers here. We got tremendous aerobic classes, tremendous workout and circuit training programs, and especially if you got injuries, we got therapeutic workout training regimens that are second to none. Look me up. This is Greg Comeaux. I'll see you guys another time. Peace out from Foxy's. Love you guys. Listen, I'm just trying to share it with you guys and help you out. I know it's not a bodybuilding workout, but believe me, in the day that you get injured, it's the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s that started you off, and they're going to finish you off, because as you're younger, you get stronger, you're robust, you can do all those things. But as you get older, like my age, 62 years of age, you have to guard against injury. And it's smart to maybe lighten your weight. With your repetitions, you're still going to create muscle. You're still going to get aesthetic look to your body. Of course, you got to eat right, always hydrate right, but don't overdo it. Less is more, and more is less. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.